Hey guys, it's Gameview's brother here, and today I'm going to show you how to solve no, I've done this intro before. Cupid James! Don't comment, I just needed an intro. Anyway, on a slightly less embarrassing note, today I'm going to show you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I already said that. You know what, let's just get on with the video. Anyway, I've got 10 minutes to show you this, so let's get started. What you have to do is scramble your cube, which has probably already been done for the past 30 years, and then we put the white side on top. Doesn't matter what side is on any of these faces, as long as the white is on the top. Then, you've got to find a white piece, any piece that has white on it. But, it can't be a corner piece, that has 3 colours on it. It can only be one with 2. For example, this white and green one here. What you've got to do is bring it down to the layer that the yellow is on. So what I would do is bring it down like this. So now it's there. And then you've got to bring it round to the side that it matches with. So it's green and white. So because it's green, it goes there. Which I would do by just rotating this round. And then voila, it's underneath. So after that, all you've got to do is turn that up. Then repeat it for all the other ones. For example, I see this one, the orange and white. I bring it down, I move it under the white and orange, and then I bring it up. But what you'll see is that this isn't in the correct orientation or rotation. So what you have to do for this one is just bring the front face to here, bring the top face clockwise like this, bring that up, and then bring the top face back to where it was. Then you see it went from this to this. Next up, I've got the blue and white piece. So I've brought it underneath the blue, turned it up. Then, because it's not flipped the right way around, do that, and that. Finally, red and white, which is already under, bring it up, and then the cross is solved. Okay, on to step 2. And at the start of this step, I'm going to show you an algorithm, a set of moves, that you will use for the rest of the time you solve it. And that is to bring the right face up, the top face clockwise, right face down again, and then the top face anti-clockwise. What might that do, you may ask? Well, if I do that algorithm here and repeat it, you will see that eventually, as long as you keep repeating it, if that corner piece is up here, you know, that 3-coloured piece, if you put it up here, repeat that set of moves until it's down here, you will see that eventually it will always get into this position, solved. So what you've got to do is find another one of these pieces, for example this one. It has to go in here. So what you would do, you would put it in the place above it, so you would bring it round here, and then repeat that set of moves until eventually it goes in. The most you would have to do it is about 3 or 4 times, and that's in the worst case scenario. Okay, next up you may see this piece, which looks fine when you look at it from this angle, but no, it's not in the right place. It should be there. So all you've got to do to get it out is just to repeat those set of moves. Very useful set of moves, if I may say so. So you've got it up, move it over to where it goes, and then do the same thing that I've showed you. And it's in. And finally, this last one, I only needed to do it once. And that's the second step, finished. Before we move on to the next step, I want to show you another algorithm or set of moves. So, like I showed you, you do this. So that's what I showed you. But instead, what you're going to do is do it on the opposite side. So it's bringing the left side up, top anti-clockwise, left side down, top clockwise. Okay, on to the third step. Okay, for the third step, what you want to do is get these pieces, which go in these slots, and these slots, into those slots, which makes sense. So what you've got to do is, find one that's on this layer, align it up with the colour that's here onto its face. So orange is here, you would put it, you would move it to the orange side, so it's matched here. And then, for this case, what you've got to do is move it away from that colour on the top. So that colour is green, that colour is green, so you've got to move it away. And then you've got to do that other algorithm that I showed you on the left side. So what is it? Left, anti-clockwise, clockwise. Okay, done that. Now all you have to do is that right side algorithm, which is anti-clockwise, clockwise, and then anti-clockwise. Yeah. And then you've got it in. But there is another case where, in fact, it's on the left side when you line it up. So last time it was on the right because, well, that other colour went to here, but now it's on the left. So what you would do, once again, you would move that colour away from the colour that it goes with. So that blue's there, so you move it away. Then you do the right side algorithm, and then you do the left side algorithm. And then you just repeat that process. So here, it's on the right, so you'd go here, it's on the right again. So you move it away. Okay, and that is the first two layers done. Okay, so for the fourth step, there can be 4 cases. A dot, an L, or a line, because it's a line, or a cross, which is where you're going to want to be at the end of this step. So, what do you do when you've got a dot? Well, I'll show you. Okay, so with a dot, you want to do this algorithm. So you want to go front, and then do the right side algorithm, and then bring the front back. And then you can see that we've got the L shape. When you've got the L shape, what you want to do is repeat that algorithm. So front, right side. Okay, so now you've got the line, which then you would do that algorithm again to get the cross. Okay, so when you've got the cross, what you want to do is turn it round so that it has as many of these pieces aligned as you can. So here there's only one aligned, here there's none aligned, here there's one aligned, and here there's 2. So 2 is the most, and normally you want to go for either 2 or all 4. So you've got the 2 here. What you want to do is rotate the cube so that those 2 are in the back right, and then do this algorithm. So right side up, top face clockwise, right side down, top face clockwise again, right face up, and then 180 degrees on the top, right face down, and then top. And as you can see, all these cross pieces are done. But there is one other annoying case. And that other annoying case is when you've got to swap them in a line. But luckily, all you've got to do is repeat that algorithm twice. So you can do it in any orientation at first, and then do that. And then you'll find that if you can line them up once more, you find that there's 2 now. So then you can just repeat that again, and voila, you've done that. Step 4. Okay, so for step 5, you're going to want to move all of the corner pieces around. So what you're going to do is use this algorithm called Nicholas's algorithm. I don't know why it's called Nicholas's algorithm, probably created by a person called Nicholas. And I don't even know what it's meant to represent, but what it does, it swaps these 3 corners in a clockwise motion. So yellow and green and red will go there, and so on. So if there are none of them aligned in their correct places, so here none of them are in the right places, you're just going to want to do Nicholas's algorithm in any orientation once. Rotation, whatever. And so Nicholas's algorithm is kind of easy to memorize. It's like, so bring the left side up, top face clockwise, right face clockwise, and then reverse most of those moves, and then anti-clockwise. Then what you see is that you've now got 1 in the right place. So what you're going to want to do now is you want to put that in the bottom right if you were to look at it from the top. So it's now at the bottom right, and then just do Nicholas's algorithm, and if they haven't been done now, then just repeat it, but in my case, luckily, it's all been completed. And that's step 5. Okay, it's the last step. Everyone's excited, I can tell. And the last step is a very simple one. All you've got to do is learn this new algorithm. Right side down, bottom face anti-clockwise, right side up, bottom face clockwise. Now, it may look like you've just completely messed up the cube, but believe me, it will work. So, what you've got to do is repeat that until this corner here has the yellow on the top. Okay, done that. Now what you want to do is keep going clockwise until you find the next one. For my case it's here, but it could be there or there, you never know. And then repeat it again. And then go clockwise again. Repeat it. Clockwise. Repeat it until yellow is on top. Okay, ready? And with that, your Rubik's Cube is done. Done! Has been solved! I can't do the music. Okay, now let's talk about the celebration. Okay, extra tips. First of all, if any of these steps have already been done when you're solving the cube, then you can just skip it. I can't think of any more extra tips. You know what, just stick to the celebrations. Okay, now I'm going to show you some example solves. Anyway guys, that's it from me for today. I might even do another tutorial in the future for something else, I don't know. Is it 2x2, pyramid, who knows. The limits are endless. But anyway, I'll see you next time, and yeah, bye.